Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly counter UAV online. The enemy launched the counter UAV. The enemy has a drone package. We're winning this fight. Securing Charlie. Allied drone package entering airspace. Losing Alpha. You're needed at B. Allied Vulture on field. Enemy soldiers, take cover. SDF has Bravo. Friendly shock injury performing Overwatch. Assist your team at Charlie. Losing C. Enemy UAV SDF has C. Friendly Scarab active. Securing B. Bravo secure. Mission accomplished. A good day's work.
You underperformed. Make sure to hit it next time. Approaching LZ, check your equipment and support the SDF.
Defender. Get moving. Capture the objective. The drone.
Oi!
Friendly drone support is active. Enemy dropped the drone. We're in the lead. The drone. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly counter UAV online. Enemy dropped the drone. the drone. Enemy UAV. We've acquired the drone. Enemy UAV. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. The drone is about to reset. Enemy has the drone. Enemy Scarab active. Enemy UAV. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Enemy UAV. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy dropped the drone. Get ready for drone reset. Enemy has the drone. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone support is active. The enemy has a drone package. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy dropped the drone. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy has the drone. Enemy dropped the drone. Enemy UAV. Friendly Scarab active. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy has the drone. lost the lead. Enemy dropped the drone. Enemy counter UAV online. Enemy UAV. Enemy vulture on the field. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy has the drone. The enemy is halfway there. Take them down. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Enemy contact. The drone is about to reset. Enemy UAV. Get ready for drone reset. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. UAV. The enemy has a drone package. Enemy bombardment incoming. Enemy UAV. Enemy vulture on the field. Enemy vulture on the field. UAV on standby.
Okay, we're retasking you.
We're failing, squad. The drone is about to reset. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy UAV. Enemy Scorchers. Find cover. Friendly has the drone. Enemy vulture on the field. Enemy Scorchers. Find cover. Enemy has the drone. The enemy has a drone package. Allied drone package entering airspace. Enemy UAV. Friendly drone support is active. Mission failed. This won't happen again.
Next time I want focus on the mission. fighting for the UNSA, Wolverines. Watch their backs down there.
Defender. Capture. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. The drone is about to reset. Enemy dropped the drone. Friendly warden providing close air support. Drone reset in progress. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy launched a counter UAV. We brought the drone. Enemy Scarab active. Friendly drone support is active. The drone is about to reset. We brought the drone. Drone reset in progress. I have identified an enemy UAV in your friendly drone package incoming. Friendly drone support is active. Has the drone. Friendly advanced UAV. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy Sierra active. Enemy Sierra active. Enemy Sierra active. Enemy launched counter UAV. Friendly support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy dropped the drone. Friendly drone support is active. UAV ready. Drop the drone. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover.
UAV inbound to your position.
The drone is about to reset. Enemy bombardment incoming. To intervene. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. Friendly drone support is active. Prepare for the drone to reset. Drone reset in progress. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. You've acquired the drone. Save that the drone. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone package incoming. Enemy dropped the drone. The enemy has a drone package. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Prepare for the drone to reset. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. Your team is utilizing the drone. Friendly drone support is active. The drone is resetting. UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone package UAV. Scout team has the drone. The enemy has a drone package. The enemy is using a Trinity rocket. We dropped the drone. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy has a drone package. SecDev has the drone. Enemy dropped the drone. Enemy Sierra active. Enemy UAV. Enemy Vulture on the field. Enemy UAV in the vicinity. Enemy Scarab active. I have identified an enemy UAV in your... The drone is resetting. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy Scorchers are imminent. We are losing ground. I have identified an enemy UAV in your... Enemy drop the drone. Enemy still active. Drop the drone. Scout team has the drone. Reloading. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy has a drone package. Prepare for the drone to reset. Enemy still. The drone is resetting. Enemy Warden incoming. Take cover. SecDev has the drone. I I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy squad. Mission failure, and I require a reboot.
You've earned a promotion. New rank, new gear. New objectives have been issued. Completing our recon pass. Wolverines are assisting UNSA forces.
Domination. Team, capture the objectives. Securing A. Set depth at C. Alpha secure. We're in the lead. Securing B. Set depth has B. We've lost the lead. Enemy UAV. Securing Bravo. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Be secure. You're needed at Alpha. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Assist your team at B. We're in the lead. Friendly UAV online. Losing B. Ally Vulture on the field. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy has Bravo. We've lost the lead. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone support is active. B. Bravo secure. Enemy UAV. Assist your team at Bravo. Allied drone package entering airspace. SDF has B. Losing Alpha. SDF has Alpha. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Friendly Scarab active. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy Scorcher. We're failing, squad! Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Securing Bravo. They've won, but we'll take them in the next round. Domination. Go. Capture the objectives. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Securing Charlie. SDF has A. C secure. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. Losing Charlie. Enemy has B. A secure. You're needed at Charlie. Friendly drone support is active. Losing A. Set them at Charlie. You're needed at A. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Securing Charlie. C secured. Losing Alpha. Enemy has A. Assist your team at Charlie. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. halfway there. Take them down. Alpha secure. Enemy UAV. Losing A. Enemy UAV. Assist your team at A. Losing A. B secure. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy launched counter UAV. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy Scarab active. Losing Bravo. Friendly Scarab active. We're failing, squad. You're needed at Bravo. Friendly drone support is active. Assist your team at B. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Assist your team at Bravo. The enemy has a drone package. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy UAV. Securing C. You're needed at Alpha. Assist your team at B. Alpha. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Losing B. You're needed at Bravo. C secure. Losing B. Losing Bravo. SETDEF has B. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV. Mission failed. We'll come prepared next time.
You underperformed. Make sure to hit it next time. Supply drops are available with the quartermaster.
Good morning. Or afternoon? I can never tell it here. Let's fix you up with some new gear.
Domination. Capture the objectives. Securing B. Securing B. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Securing Bravo. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Securing Bravo. Enemy Vulture on the field. Securing B. Securing B. Secure. Securing C. Enemy. Friendly drone support is active. Assist your team at A. Losing Alpha. Assist your team at B. SecDef has B. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy has a drone package. Securing Bravo. Enemy Vulture on the field. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Our adversaries have regained the upper hand. The enemy is halfway there. You may want to intervene. Securing A. Friendly drone support is active. Losing Charlie. Securing Alpha. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. Alpha secure. I have identified an enemy UAV in your friendly drone support. Assist your team at C. SecDef has C. I've identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Securing Bravo. Success. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy Sierra. Covering C. estimates remain positive for overall success. Halftime. Domination. Secure all objectives. Securing C. Friendly drone package incoming. Charlie secure. The enemy has A. The enemy has a drone package. Your teammate called in Scorchers. Securing B. Enemy vulture on the field. The enemy has a drone package. Securing Bravo. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. Enemy vulture on the field. Securing B. Enemy scorchers on field. Secure. Assist your team in Bravo. Is active. Friendly Scarab active. Secure. Friendly ground support is active. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy is taking B. Friendly drone support is active. Assist your team. Friendly drone support is active. The enemy has B. Securing Bravo. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. That just put us in the lead. Support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy at A. You are halfway there. Friendly drone support is active. Soldier, get to Bravo. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. Friendly ground support is active. Assist your team at Alpha. Friendly ground support is active. Friendly ground support is active. At our current pace, we will prevail. You're needed at A. Friendly counter UAV entering the ASP. The enemy has Alpha. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Securing C. Assist your team at B. Enemy Vulture on the field. Alpha secure. Friendly Warden providing close air support. Securing Charlie. Your teammate called in Scorchers. Friendly drone support is active. At A. Brilliant. Submitting mission data to headquarters.
There's a war on. Let's get you equipped.
UNSA hostiles identified. Weapons hot.
surrender. Captured the objective. Friendly has the drone. We're in the lead. UAV on standby. We dropped the drone.
Enemy movement is hot.
Friendly dropped the drone. Friendly drone support is active.
UAV shot down by enemy combatants.
We've acquired the drone. Friendly drone support is active. Get ready for drone reset. Enemy bombardment incoming. Friendly counter UAV online. Enemy has the drone. Enemy scorcher. Find cover. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. You're halfway there. Keep it up. We dropped the drone. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly has the drone. Enemy scorchers. Find cover. Allied drone package entering airspace. Enemy bombardment incoming. We dropped the drone. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. Enemy has the drone. drone support is active. Allied drone package entering airspace. The enemy has a drone package. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly Scarab active. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy has the drone. Enemy dropped the drone. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV.
Reloading!
We dropped the drone. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy UAV. Prepare for drone reset. Enemy UAV. The enemy has a drone package. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly has the drone. Enemy bombardment incoming. Friendly bombardment incoming. We dropped the drone. Enemy Scorchers. Find cover. Friendly bombardment incoming. We're winning this fight. Mission accomplished. A good day's work.
You missed some objectives there, soldier. Prepare for insertion, Wolverines. SDF operation starts in 5.
Front line. Mars Eternal. Enemy. You are now in the lead. You no longer have the lead. Enemy UAV. Enemy contact. Friendly drone support is active. You no longer have the lead. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly bombardment incoming. The enemy has a drone package. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. The enemy is halfway there. Your teammate called in Scorchers. The enemy has a drone package. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. Vicinity. UAV ready. Enemy UAV. Enemy Vulture on the field.
Taking fire!
UAV lost. I say again, UAV signal lost.
Enemy UAV. Friendly drone support is active. This round is complete. Adjust your strategy for the next round. Half time. Front line. Excellent weapon loadout. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy Vulture on the field. Enemy UAV. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly Warden providing close air support. Enemy UAV. Friendly bombardment incoming. Your teammate called in Scorcher. Friendly counter UAV online. Friendly Warden providing close air support. Friendly bombardment incoming. Friendly drone support is active. Mission failure. Attempting to adjust battle protocols.
Your new rank qualifies you for additional orders. Hostiles confirmed. UNSA targets. Good hunting.
Front line. Mars Eternal. You are now in the lead. Friendly support is active. Friendly drone support is active. You no longer have the lead. Enemy UAV. The enemy is halfway there. Enemy bombardment incoming. The enemy has a drone package. Enemy UAV. Enemy Scorchers, take cover. Enemy UAV in your vicinity.
Enemies breaking for cover.
You are now in the lead. Friendly drone support is active.
Enemy down.
Your victory is inevitable. Prepare for the next round. Halftime. Front line. Welcome to the battle. SetDef sold Allied drone package entering airspace. The enemy has a drone package. You are now in the lead. Enemy UAV. The enemy launched a counter UAV. Friendly drone support is active. The enemy has a drone package. Hostile RCA on patrol. Allied on the field. Allied drone package entering air. Scarab available. UAV on standby.
Okay, we're retasking a UAV.
Copy. Scarab inbound.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy using an advanced UAV. Enemy UAV. The enemy has a drone package. You are now in the lead. Allied drone package entering airspace. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. The enemy is utilizing Thor. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly Scarab active. You have the lead. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone providing close air support. Enemy in the open. Objective failed. Return to base.
Mission fails.
Only the best of the best for the best. Pretty eye-catching. It'll do right by you.
Green light on mission. Let's take the fight to the SDF.
Frontline. Scar strategic dossier uploaded. I believe that just put us in the lead. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. You are halfway there. Continue advancing. Friendly drone package incoming. UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone support is active. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Trinity rocket inbound. You have the upper hand. Statistically, you should dominate the next round as well. Halftime. Frontline. Systems updated. Online and red. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone package incoming. Infectious products in the lead. Friendly drone support is active. I have identified an enemy UAV and your team has placed a shock sentry gun. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. Friendly Scarab active. You are halfway there. Continue advancing. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly counter UAV entering the airspace. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly bombardment incoming. The enemy has a drone package. I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Good job. The commander will be pleased.